Alright, here's the bumper. Spent about 4 or 5 hours on it today, just sanding it down with 180 grit sandpaper and putting some filler on that seam line if there's any imperfections that I found. I went and gave it a nice little skim coat on there. Any little imperfections that I found have been filled with 3M Platinum Plus, which is a really good filler. This is all I use, guys. I don't use any of that Bondo stuff because I just don't like it. This stuff's much smoother. Just works for me, I guess. So that's the bumper there. I'll make another video tomorrow once it's primed. Alright, so this bumper is ready for primer now. I just trimmed out the covers, blackouts. And all imperfections have been filled in. Every little niche and cranny has been checked and smoothed over with some filler where it needed. And now this is ready for primer. Gonna get a good 2-3 layers of primer, black primer. Everything I use is black gel coat and black primer, just in case, because believe me, you will get a chip in this bumper. Fiberglass does chip, and rock chips from the road. When you do get one, at least you're gonna have black paint, and then you're gonna have black primer, and then you're gonna have black gel coat. So it's gonna be, if you do get a chip, it's not going to be like a white underneath or anything like that. It'll be black, so it won't be as noticeable. And that's why I use black on black on black. Alright, so I'm going to get this primed up. I'm going to be using my starting line Devil Bisque gun. It's a 1.8 fluid tip. And I'm going to be using some poly primer, high performance, high fill primer surfacer. This is great for fiberglass products. That's the first coat. Put one more on. Got it right in front of the heater. That way, in between coats, I can get it to start packing up on me, start drying. Because it's like 40 degrees outside. And I sprayed it right here outside. Bring it in, let it heat up, take it back outside again, put one more coat on it, and bring it in and let it cure inside. Got it about 60. Oh, it's about 58. Dropped a little bit because I opened up the door. But should have no problems. Alright, I'll let this flash for about 5 minutes. Alright, here's the primer bumper. Looking really good. If I don't say so myself. I know I'm the one who made it, but this thing came out really nice. So this still needs to be sanded by the customer when he gets it. It's not real hard to do. 400 grit wet, or you can do dry sandpaper. Wet is a little bit easier. Get a bucket of water, 400 grit wet sandpaper from the auto store, and just rub it down. Get it all nice and smooth. Not too much orange peel on this. I thinned out the primer a little bit, so it's not, I don't see too much orange peel in it, so it should be fairly easy to sand this down. And then I got the covers made right here, so that'll go with it. I'll include some mounting bolts. I'll include instructions. I'll even include a YouTube video on how I mount these bumpers to my car if you need help. Turn signals mount right here. I didn't drill the holes for the turn signals. I'll let you do that. Real easy, just two holes and then a couple screws in there. And what else? Double-sided tape. Put the blackouts down. I recommend like a 3M brand. I'll have to find what the model number of the 3M brand tape that I use, which works really good. Don't use the stuff from AutoZone. I mean, you can, but it doesn't work as good as the stuff that I'm going to recommend. But I'll have to search that model number down for you. I know I have somewhere around here. I just can't find it. But other than that, yeah, a good 60 degrees in here now. It's been in here about 10 minutes, and it's curing just fine. This thing should be dry by tomorrow. I mean, it should be dry in an hour or two, but you really want to let it sit for at least 24 hours before you go and handle it. So today is Friday. I think it's the 28th or the 1st. I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to ship this out until Monday, but I will ship it out priority mail, which takes 2 to 3 days to get in the mail. So just be patient. And forgive me if I tell you guys, if I tell you customers 30-day wait or 4-week wait or whatever it is, and I take 6 weeks. It is winter time. I'm not going to rush these out. I'm not going to slap it together and just send them to you. I'm going to take my time and make sure everything's done right. You could see this one, I actually primered the inside. I don't always primer them, but sometimes I'll go and primer them up if I got time. I mean, you don't have to primer the inside. It's just more of a, you know, a looks preference thing. You're not going to see it once it's mounted if you don't primer inside. So you might be able to see it, like if you looked at an angle in here, might be able to see a little bit of it. But I think a lot of the guys that primer on the inside is just for looks. Maybe they have some imperfections in their layup that they want to cover up, and by, you know, putting primer in there, you could build up the primer, and, you know, if there's any layup issues that look really funky, you can actually cover those up.